Hi, I'm Kayla.
Hi, I'm Ella.
Hi, I'm Tyler.
Hi, I'm Sela.
And you're watching Drug Mania. Mariana! Oh my God, where is this girl?
Here's your drink, man.
Thank you, gracias, Andrea. Ooh, I'm gonna go get change for him. Oh, look at him. Oh my God, look at her. Is she Julie? ¿Qué estás haciendo? Oh my God. Mariana, what are you doing, Cabron? I never thought you would ever jewel in my house. Really?
Don't act like you care, Mother. You're too busy with Enrique to care about me.
Enrique? That's besides the point.
That's right. I saw the two of you when he was skimming your pool.
That doesn't matter. Do you know what juuling does to your body?
I know what it does to your body.
Enrique, you'd never speak as besides to the family unless you're talking to me.
Sit down, I'll show you. Okay, let me explain. Okay, so let me tell y'all how all this goes down. So you've got the trachea first. So the trachea is basically just the windpipe. It's a wide, hollow tube that connects the larynx to the bronchi of the lungs, integral part of body's airway, and provides airflow to and from the lungs. Then there's the lungs, which are large, spongy organs that are designed for gas exchange between blood and the air. They provide the human body with oxygen and removes carbon dioxide. They also provide the air needed to speak. Then there's a diaphragm, a dome-shaped sheet of muscle that separates the chest from the abdomen. It's attached to the spine, ribs, and sternum and is the main muscle of respiration. Next, there's the epiglottis, a thin, leaf-shaped, flexible flap at the end of the larynx. It acts as a switch between the larynx and the esophagus to permit air to enter the airway and food to pass into the gastrointestinal tract. It protects the body from choking on food that would usually block the airway. The larynx is a tough, flexible segment of the respiratory tract, connecting the pharynx to the trachea and the neck. It allows air to pass through it while keeping food and drinks from blocking the airway. It's also known as the voice box because it contains vocal folds that produce sound. And all of these parts allow you to do 5 very important things like breathe, exchange gases between your lungs and bloodstream and between your bloodstream and body tissues, talk and sing, and smell all the wonderful and not so wonderful things in this world. This all happens because when you inhale, your diaphragm contracts and moves downward, causing an increase of space in your chest cavity, allowing your lungs to expand with air. You inhale air with oxygen and waste gases like carbon dioxide, which are released when you exhale with the help of the circulatory system. So use the brain you have and don't ruin this beautiful system. When you jewel, you are putting really bad substances in your body that could cause cancer.
Hija de puta, do you see this? I'm ashamed to call you my daughter.
Look, I was trying to get someone's attention, and you know what? I got it.
Are you saying what I think you're trying to say?
That's right. I've been sleeping with Enrique too.
Vete al demonio, chica! No!
Ay, Dios mío!
Remember, kids,
Don't jewel!
Vaping can deliver nicotine to your brain, reprogramming you to crave more and more. Don't get hacked.
Attention! If your loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Mesothelioma is a rare cancer linked to asbestos exposure. Exposure to asbestos in the Navy, shipyards, mills, heating, construction, or the automotive industries may put you at risk.
Please don't wait. Call 1-800-999-DRUG-MANIA today for a free legal consultation and financial information packet. Mesothelioma patients, call now. 1-800-999-DRUG-MANIA.
Roll another blunt.
I gotta take out the vans for
gotta
this.
take out
Hey,
the
film
teeth.
it in landscape. Okay. Why are you standing?
What did she just pull out?
Let's just make the lighting.
A peppermint? I got titty mint.
Just to make the lighting good.
You're white, all that makes you look bad.
I am the light.
I am the light.
Because I'm so like white that I like illuminate. I like reflect all colors.
Oh, Sila's white. What? Epiphany.
I kicked Tyler out of the video.
Okay. So state your name and what you're gonna talk about.
Hello, my name is Sela, and I'm going to talk to you about the circulatory system. Wait, should I start? Like, she's just so complex, bro. Where do I even begin?
Just start with like, what the main function of it is.
Yeah. Oh, okay, easy. So like, the circulatory system, or the cardiovascular system if you're trying to be like bougie, or the vascular system if you're like in the middle of bougie and chill. Is an organ system that sends blood to circulate around the body and transport nutrients like amino acids and electrolytes, oxygen, carbon dioxide, hormones, and blood cells to and from the cells in the body to provide nourishment and help in fighting diseases, stabilize temperatures and pH, and maintain homeostasis. Oh wait, can I show you the drawing now?
Yeah.
That stuff was so cool, bro.
Take it away.
That was so cool. Okay. Like that. So here in the picture, I'm gonna tell y'all how the major parts of the circulatory system works. So like, first, there's the heart. The heart's like a muscular organ consisting of mainly cardiac muscles. Valves in the heart keep blood flowing in one direction. God, I love One Direction. I was obsessed with them in middle school. Like, this whole wall covered in One Direction posters. It was that wall. It was really cool. It was right in this chair, man. Well, where this chair was. It's not there anymore. And it was Harry Styles, a cardboard cutout of Harry Styles. Oh, wait, I'm totally talking about the circulatory system. Give me a second. I'm good, man, I'm good. Ew, I swallowed a frosted. I'm not even fucking with you. I mean, joking. Okay, I got it. I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, so there's like arteries. The artery is a type of blood vessel and it carries blood from the heart towards lungs or body. And then there's veins, and they're a different kind of blood vessel that carries blood toward the heart from the lungs or body. And lastly, there's capillaries, and they're the smallest type of blood vessel that connects teeny tiny. Yeah.
Bro.
Dude, what?
My mom's friend's dog has leukemia.
Bro, like, what is that, man?
So, I'll explain it to you. I'll explain it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so like, I'll explain it. Leukemia, also known as blood cancer, begins in a cell in the bone marrow that undergoes a change to become a leukemia cell. Like, these cells, they grow and then they survive better than the normal ones. And then so they like suppress and then crowd out the normal ones. It's a cancer of the bone marrow and blood. It progresses rapidly without treatment and it doesn't have a clear cause. It's weird. But leukemic lymphoblasts, they don't function normally. They block out the production of the normal cells, and they grow and survive better than them. But when you have leukemia, you can have symptoms like fever and chills, fatigue, and most importantly, your number of healthy blood cells is lower than normal.
Dude, that's so sad, man.
Yeah, man.
Sorry about your friend, man.
Thanks. Yeah, well, it wasn't my friend. It was my mom's friend's dog's. My dog's friend. I don't know. Whatever. It's okay. I'll see you later, though.
Bye, man.
Bye.
Okay, next I want to talk about, like what blood is made out of. Good stuff. Okay, so there's red blood cells. They're like the type of cell in blood that contains like hemoglobin. And carries oxygen. Then there's white blood cells, another type of cell in blood that defends the body against invading microorganisms or the threats in the blood or extracellular fluid. So like when you get sick, when you get sick or whatever, there's also plasma, which is golden yellow fluid. Isn't that a pretty color? Yeah. Blood contains many dissolved substances and blood cells. And finally, there's platelets, which are cell fragments in blood that help blood clot. Like when you get your hand cut.
Ooh, I know something about blood clotting.
Solid. Tell me about it, man. Tell me something good.
Okay, well, it's not good, but I'll tell you about it anyways. So, first of all, I know about hemophilia. Hemophilia is a bleeding disorder caused by a lack of blood clotting factor. It causes bleeding in the joints and muscles, and takes longer for bleeding to stop when someone is injured. So if you get cut, it never stops. Or it does eventually, but it seems like it never stops. And it's usually caused by an inherited genetic mutation. It's autosomal or something.
So I can't get it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Unless your parents had it or something.
But I can't. I think I'm good because I had this. Clotted.
Okay. Yeah. You're okay. And then there's this disease called sickle cell anemia. This disease happens when a group of inherited red blood cell disorders that affects the hemoglobin, which is a protein in red blood cells that you talked about earlier. Remember that?
No.
Yeah, well, you talked about it.
I don't remember.
That changes the shape of your blood cells. They're usually little donut things without the holes, and can block the blood flow, which is 10 out of 10, not good. And it reduces the number of blood cells and it stops the production and replacement of new ones. And the sickle cell blood cells are not flexible and don't change shape.
Interesting. Okay, well, that was a lot of information. Not that I didn't want to know about it or anything like that, but whoa. Okay. Now I kind of want to talk about the circulatory system. Sorry, and how it works with other body systems. So, it extracts waste gases like carbon dioxide and transfers it to the respiratory system to be released. It also works with the excretory system by removing wastes and balances the water in our blood. The circulatory system helps get rid of the waste or recycle them. And finally, it works with the nervous system, which is your brain and your spinal cord. But I'm talking about the brain right now. The brain sends messages to the heart that's bro, keep pumping, man. You gotta do it. Keep going. This woman's gonna die. I'll flip the brain someone right now. Okay, that's it. I'm done.
No. You still need to compare and contrast it with another organism.
I really want to take a nap, but I guess I can, but only if I can compare it with amphibians. I love amphibians, bro.
That's perfect.
Wait, really? Oh, okay, cool. So you've got your amphibian, right? Your snake, your salamander, your frog, your newt, whatever. your preferences. Okay, so their hearts have 3 chambers, 2 atria, and 1 ventricle. Their blood gets pumped through their hearts twice. Deoxygenated blood from the body goes to the right atrium, and oxygenated blood from the lung goes to the left atrium. Both types of blood, both, are pushed by the ventricle, which pumps blood through the pulmonary circulation system and systemic circulation. A human has a complete double closed circulatory system. So we're talking about people now, okay?
Okay.
Don't get it confused. Their blood flows through the heart twice. The blood goes from deoxygenated to oxygenated by going from the, well, yeah, this is your right too. The right, where was I going? Right atrium to the right ventricle. It's systemic, which means that it brings blood to the heart, then to the body, then back to the heart. It does a gas exchange with blood and tissue. Also, the deoxygenated blood goes to the vena cava. Isn't that a nice word? Yeah. Well, it's 2 words actually. And then to the right atrium. Right atrium. Okay, I think that's it. If everyone thought that was funny. That would be a nice bonus, if everyone thought it was funny. That would be a good bonus. Make someone laugh named Teresa. Okay, bye. Thanks for watching High Biology. Look at my frosted flakes.
I never let a white man put fear in my heart.
Tyler, we're not talking about that right now.
What? History lesson. The Africans hate us, the African Americans, because they called us traitors until we came over. Somebody might be coming through here.
I think that's so funny.
Go ahead, come. It's a dog.
Stand up.
It's a dog.
Oh my God.
It's a dog. I can't help it. Dog. It's a dog.
Did you see this? He said, it's a dog, and then
It's a dog. See, I'm gonna need a granola bar soon. I'm gonna die.
this is better for you.
No, it's really not.
It's getting to you.
It's been hot.
So let's recap what we've learned from today's programs. In Obsesiones Fatalis de los Pulmones, we watched Mariana damage her lung and get some knowledge dropped on her by Enrique about the respiratory system. For example, we learned how we breathe and what organs make up our respiratory system. The main function of breathing is to obtain oxygen and release carbon dioxide, and that drooling is not healthy for your lungs. And here are some fun facts about the respiratory system. The lungs are the only organs that can float in water. A human usually breathes on average of 13 pints of air every minute. Humans exhale up to 17.5 milliliters of water per hour. We take about 22,000 breaths a day. In High Biology, our experts talked about the circulatory system and the diseases that affect it. For example, we learned the main function of the circulatory system is to transfer blood and other materials throughout the body, and the major parts and components of the circulatory system. And here are some fun facts about the circulatory system. The heart beats around 2.5 billion times in an average person's lifetime, and within a tiny droplet of blood there is about 5 million red blood cells. And red blood cells make up approximately 250,000 round trips of the body before returning to the bone marrow, where they were born to die. And blood is rich in oxygen, appears red, and blood that is poor in oxygen appears blue.